Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2-minute, two. Very bright.
It's so yellow.
Yeah, we are, wow, very
I look
similar.
very tan though in this
You
yellow.
do, it's super awesome. And I look very yellow.
Brings out the yellow tones in your skin.
Yeah, this is from our thrifting video.
I really like that actually.
It's not bad. Hi. Hey, I've got an email, pastor@sov-id.org.
I'd email daddy at...
No. That was last week.
Sorry, check out last week if you wanted that weird joke.
Yeah, okay.
All right, like we promised.
What do I have to put up with? All right.
Like we promised, we got a whole bunch of Aaron questions, so we're going to continue.
Aaron emailed us a lot.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
What is the best way to start reading/learning the Bible? Cute.
You know, I always say the best way to start reading the Bible is to find whatever interests you. Now, there are some places that are more likely to do that than not. The traditional thing is you read Genesis and that's kind of great. You go through Exodus and that's okay. You hit Leviticus and you give up, right? Mm-hmm. Also, some of those end of the Old Testament prophets are really hard to understand if you don't understand the history. If you start in the book of Revelation, you're going to go, what? Right? So, easy places to start. Like I say, the first couple chapters of Genesis, I think the Gospels, either Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, are pretty good. Romans or Corinthians are a pretty good book. And then, you know, there are things like histories or whatever, like Chronicles and Kings, that you can probably get into with a little bit of work. You know, that are not too bad.
Right.
But basically, if you read something and your head starts spinning, stop. Pick a different part. Psalms is another great one, or Proverbs are easy. Although be careful because you're like going, oh, this is a how to live thing. Well, not always. It applies in different ways. However you read it and wherever you start, you know what would really help? Get together with someone and discuss your thoughts about it. And that actually will allow you access in a way that you don't have before, because you get somebody else's vision and you're responsible for sharing your own to someone else, and it actually helps you process it better. So if you can join a Bible study that's conversational, or even with a friend and say, what did you hear in this? Here's what I heard in this. That will help you no matter what.
We have a 20s, 30s Bible study, so...
We do!
And we have other Bible studies going on.
Lots of other Bible studies, and not the kind that sit you down and say, here's what this means, shut up and listen.
Yeah.
Here's the core knowledge, here's part of the history or whatever, but really, what do you see in this? How does this apply to you?
Yep, absolutely. All right, well, thanks, Aaron. We have more questions,
pastor@sov-id.org.
And an email, and a website at SOV Boise.
Yes.
And a YouTube at also SOV Boise.
Yes, SOV, like Shepherd,
Shepherd
of the Valley. It should be SOTV, but we won't confuse
fine.
it. SOV,
No.
Leave out the T.
The doesn't matter.
Right, exactly. No those.
All right. We will see you next week for our next Aaron question.
Yay.